What is natural language processing? It is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on enabling machines to understand, interpret, and generate human language in a way that is both meaningful and useful. NLP has significant potential to transform education by enhancing teaching, learning, and administrative process. Analyzing student performance in NLP, we have predictive analytics tools and also sentiment analysis already mentioned. By analyzing the student feedback, and thus we can improve the course content and teaching methods, etc. So today's session is natural language processing for educators and researchers. These are the agenda for today's session. So start with the what is NLP? That is the first thing I have to tell you. Okay. So what is natural language processing? It is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on enabling machines to understand, interpret, and generate human language in a way that is both meaningful and useful. It bridges the gap between human communication and computer understanding, allowing machines to process and analyze large amount of natural language data. These are the examples I'm depicted here. Some of all of you are very known about this, right? Voice assistants like Siri, Alexa. Look at this.
Alexa, are eggshells good for the soil?
According to an Amazon customer, no, don't use the eggshells, use the yolk, the plants will be happier.
This is
How
just
many
a
pressure
video.
points does a human body have?
According to an Amazon customer, 420.
This is just a video how Alexa is performing. Hope everyone know this, right? And translation tools like Google Translate and chatbots. This is some of the applications of natural language processing. Before discussing the importance of NLP for educators and researchers, I'll provide a brief overview of the key components of NLP. The core concept includes the first thing is tokenization. Tokenization means breaking down text into smaller units, such as words, phrases, or sentences. Each individual words are called tokens. For example, here, uh, this sentence, I love NLP. After the tokenization process, it becomes I is a separate token, love is another token, NLP is another one, and the exclamation mark is also another token. And this process is very essential for text processing and analysis. The next core concept is lemmatization and stemming. Both are the two parts of a coin. Stemming and lemmatization help normalize text data. That is, lemmatization means it reduces the words into their base form. That is, for example, running, it becomes run, happily, it becomes happy. Look at this example. In the case of stemming, the happily turns into HAPPI. That means stemming ignores, that is, removes suffixes and prefixes. Okay. And in the case of lemmatization, it converts the term into its base form. So after stemming, some words become an invalid thing. Okay. So lemmatization is more important. Based on the application, we can use whatever we want to, lemmatization or stemming. Both are used for normalizing the text. The importance of the stemming and lemmatization means without normalization, running, runs, ran, everything are treated as separate words. But if we normalize these data, all are reduced to run. So this helps to reduce number of unique words in our data set. Okay. The next concept is part of speech tagging. Part of speech tagging means assigning grammatical tags to each word in a sentence. This is an important task that assigns of grammatical tags. Okay, so they provide syntactic and semantic information about the text. For example, here I wrote this. She runs quickly. She is a pronoun, runs is a verb, and quickly is the adverb. So after POS tagging, the system can identify each word under which category, which grammatical tag. Okay, it helps in understanding sentence structure and meaning. Next, it's a variant of post tagging, that is named entity recognition. And this NER identifies and classifies specific entities in text into predefined categories such as name of people, location, organizations, etc. Here it's an example mentioned here is John works at Google in New York. In this sentence, the system should identify John as a person, Google is an organization, New York is the location. For this process, NER processing is very important. And this is very useful for information extraction, summarization, and drawing knowledge graph. For all these applications, we can use this NER concept. Okay. Next is syntax and parsing. This is another important concept of natural language processing. Syntax and parsing helps to analyze the grammatical structure of sentences to understand the relationship between words. Parsing creates a parse tree that represent the sentence structure, identifying components like subjects, verbs, and objects. Here, in the example, the cat sat on the mat. Here in this figure, um, we identify the system identify the sentence structure of the sentence the cat sat on the mat, and the is the determinant, cat is the noun, and sat on the mat, and sat is a that is in the verb phrase sat and preposition, then noun phrase is the mat. Okay, and this parsing techniques is useful in machine translation, summarization, text generation. For all these things, we can use this concept. These are the main components of natural language processing. Okay. Then and also in natural language processing, we have more challenges. That is, main thing is ambiguity in language. Ambiguity means words with multiple meaning. There are several types of ambiguities in natural language processing. One is lexical ambiguity, syntactic ambiguity, semantic ambiguity, and pragmatic ambiguity. Okay, in the chicken is cooked and ready to be eaten. Another thing, chicken, it may be hen, is hungry and ready to eat food. Okay, these types of ambiguities can occur in natural language processing. So we must overcome all these challenges to derive some applications. And in the case of slang, idioms, that is cultural differences. Here, one example is this: break a leg. You all know that in Western culture, break a leg means it's an idiom. Okay, that means to wish someone good luck. But if you translate this into a Malayalam word using our system, maybe it may be translated in something yeah, offense, right? So, and is also in the case of I am feeling blue. Actually, it is feeling sad or depressed. But in the case of a translation system, it may refer to color blue. Such ambiguities are occur in NLP. And today's session is mainly the main objectives of today's session is why NLP for educators. NLP has significant potential to transform education by enhancing teaching, learning, and administrative process. Some of the applications for teachers by implementing the NLP is: one is automatic administrative task. For automatic administrative tasks, that is for grading and feedback system, we can use the tools like Gradescope, Turnitin, etc. For example, the Gradescope.
Gradescope is the place for all your assessments. Your final exam on quantum entanglement, that programming project about bees and ants. It's an online platform built by instructors for instructors to help cover all aspects of creating, distributing, grading, and understanding your assessments. Deliver your assessments on paper, online, or both, and take your work with you wherever you go. Whether you're a team of 1 grading 10 students or a team of 100 grading 1,000, you can save time grading. No more passing papers back and forth. Coordinate grading across questions in parallel or work on the same question at the same time. And we made using a rubric easier and more powerful. All graders share the same rubric, and if edits are made, they automatically apply to the students who are already graded. Plus, you can grade even faster with answer groups, so you don't have to grade the same thing twice. Then with just one click, students can get your detailed feedback, allowing them to understand why they missed every point. You can download the grades to import them into your own gradebook or hook into your LMS directly. Sign up today, start grading tomorrow.
Hope, how is it Gradescope? It's an online platform designed to streamline the grading process for teachers. It's an efficient tool for getting the feedback on student work, and we can very easy for grading assignments, exams, etc. And also we have attendance and participation tracking. We can monitor the attendance of the students using AI tools. The next is personalized learning platform. One of the adaptive learning platform is Newton, 360-degree learning, Docebo, Dreambox, etc. One example is, look at
Hi
this.
there. Let's dive into a tour of the world's most powerful learning platform. We'll cover personalization, the learner and admin experiences, and showcase some important features and functions. We'll explore a manufacturing company, Food Source Unlimited, that uses the Docebo learning platform to train multiple learner audiences. Let's start with employee onboarding. When Ashley, a new employee, logs in for the first time, she's greeted with a personalized onboarding experience. Extensive integrations, automated enrollment rules, and group assignments ensure Ashley sees the right content for her role, business unit, and region. Our intuitive page composer makes it easy to match the look and feel to company branding. This ensures a consistent, authentic experience. As Ashley dives into her first week of training, she's presented with various learning experiences, from on-demand content to live.
Docebo is a very good platform for students to learn. Next one is chatbot for student support. That is IBM Watson Assistant. It's an efficient tool, and it get student can type queries into that, and it provide instant support for students for their studies. Next application for teachers is enhancing classroom and engagement. That is interactive learning tools. Hope everyone heard about Duolingo. It's a powerful language learning app.
Introducing Video Call, a new way to practice your language skills.
Oh, hey, how's your job going?
Hey Lily, it's going super well.
Nice. What's your favorite thing about work these days?
Probably my colleagues, I really like working with them.
That sounds like my nightmare. Anyway,
Duolingo is a very efficient app for teaching any languages. Multilingual app is that. Okay. Next is sentiment analysis. We can analyze the student feedback and adjust teaching methods to improve the engagement. For writing and communication skills, for teachers have they have a lot of work like report writing, etc. For that, we can use Grammarly, Quillbot, etc. And also, we can encourage the students to improve their writing skill using these tools. For in Quillbot, we can many tools are there. We can use grammar checker, plagiarism, checking, everything. Okay. Then if you want to summarize any report, we can use this tool. And also for speech recognition, we have Google Speech to Text Converter. Students can practice pronunciation, speaking skills, etc. through these tools. And the another one is analyzing student performance. In NLP, we have predictive analytics tools and also sentiment analysis already mentioned. By analyzing the student feedback, and thus we can improve the course content and teaching methods, etc. And also for lesson planning, and we can use Google Classroom for collaborative platform. We can take classes through we can share our materials through Google Classroom, and also we can schedule sessions through Google Classroom. So these are some of the NLP tools for educators. Grammarly for writing assistance and feedback, Turnitin for plagiarism detection, and also we can use Quillbot. But Turnitin we can use a long report, a large report for detecting the plagiarism. Duolingo is for language learning. IBM Watson Assistant, educational chatbot, Google Translator, Gradescope, etc. Next thing is why NLP for researchers. NLP offers powerful tools and techniques that can significantly enhance the research workflow across various disciplines. Main thing for the researchers is the first phase is literature review and getting the information about their domains. Okay, for that, we have many tools for automated literature search, citation analysis, and summarizing. We have for a particular domain, we have lot of research papers are there. From that, we cannot have so much time to read all these papers. So by getting the summarized report, it will be very helpful for the researchers, right? So that we have scholarly is a tool for is a website for getting a summarized thing. Okay, and also in Quillbot also we can upload a research paper, and it will give the summarized format of that paper. Here also this is the pricing thing, and we have to pay if we want to use the scholarship. Next is the same thing for teachers. We have also here researchers also have writing and editing assistants. Here also we can use Grammarly and Copyscape, Quillbot, Wordtoon, etc. for writing purpose. Next thing is collaboration and knowledge sharing. For that, we can use Google Docs. Hope everyone know about Google Docs, right? Google Doc we can share to many collaborators, and we can parallelly use this Google Doc for report writing or research paper writing, etc. And also for LaTeX, we can use Overleaf. But in the case of Overleaf, for free account, we can use only 2 collaborators. Otherwise, we can use more. Then next is research networking. We can use ResearchGate, Google Scholar, Academia, etc. Here we can search many papers, and also we can chat with same domain experts, etc. For that knowledge sharing, we can use ResearchGate, Academia, etc. And next is multilingual research, Google Translator. We can use the Google Translator and DeepL for accessing research content, translated content for any languages. And the another important app is for keyword extraction. We can use Rake and Yake app. Look at here. This is the Yake website. If we, I'll type some content. Wait. I'm just typing about deep learning concept. Okay, I'm searching on Google and take some materials about deep learning. Okay, where is it? Look, here I am taking so much content. Okay, and just take two paragraph. And if I paste those two paragraph in this text box, look, I can extract. This is just that input. I inputted text and number of keywords is 20 plus keywords, and I put ngram size is 3. And if I want to extract keyword, just click here. Look at here. From those content, I got the keywords. I can extract the keywords from these texts. These are the keywords used in that text, and score of each keyword, which one is most important. Such analysis can be done using this ACAP. Okay, these are the some of the tools for researchers, and these are the NLP tools. Spacey for text processing, NER, dependency parsing, which are the core concept of NLP. For that, we can use Spacey. Then NLTK means Natural Language Toolkit, and for in that kit we can use tokenization, stemming, lemmatization, etc. There are many functions in that. And for text mining and pre-processing, we can use that toolkit. Gensing for topic modeling, document similarity, topic modeling. From that we can extract keywords. And Hugging Face transformers, from in that site we can extract what all are the state of art models like BERT, GPT, LB, Albert, etc. And Google Scholar for literature search and citation analysis, and also Semantic Scholar are there, and also ResearchGate. Many sites are there for citation analysis, and Grammarly for writing assistance, Turnitin for plagiarism detection, and for multilingual support, we can use Google Translate. And also for educate for PPT generation, presentation, for generate presentation, we can use Gamma app. Lot of AI tools are there for generating reports, presentations, etc. Next is future of natural language processing in education and research. We have multimodal NLP. That is, multimodal means we have to combine text, images, and audio, etc. Nowadays, before combining all these things, we have text mining is there, image processing is there, audio processing is there. Now, in future, currently it is going on in multimodal NLP. Okay, then conversational AI with personalized tutoring, and also collaborative work, educators, researchers, and NLP experts working together. Such apps are developing. These are some of the resources for learning NLP. Those who are interested can read these books: Speech and Language Processing by Daniel Jurafsky and James H. Martin, and also Stephen Bird's Natural Language Processing with Python. And also we have many online courses for natural language processing. It's very good. Basic natural language processing by deep learning AI is Coursera's one course is there, very good, and they have lot of implementation also. They provide some implementation, and also EDX provide natural language processing with Python by Microsoft. These are the some of the resources for learning NLP. And thus I'm concluding that NLP offers transformative opportunities for educators by automating tasks, personalizing learning, and improving accessibility. And it also provides researchers with powerful tools to streamline literature review, analyze data, improve writing, and collaborate effectively. By leveraging NLP tools and techniques, both teachers and the researchers can enhance their skills and create more engaging and inclusive learning environment.
Ma'am, we have first question here. Does the educator need to know how NLP works to use the apps mentioned in the presentation?
No, actually, the educator does not need to know how NLP works to use the app mentioned, but these tools are typically designed with user friendly interfaces, allowing educators to leverage their capabilities without requiring technical expertise. Okay, so the focus is on practical application rather than understanding the technology. They just know how the process, how this application works. Okay, so it's clear.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. And what are the challenges in implementing NLP in schools and how can they be addressed?
Pardon? I didn't get you.
Ma'am, yeah, what are the challenges in implementing NLP in schools and how can they be addressed?
Um, what are the challenges in implementing NLP in schools, right?
Yeah,
Actually, it faces several challenges when applied in school settings. Mainly, that is, the challenges can be in technical form and or in pedagogical. Okay. The main thing is language complexity and diversity. That means slang and multilingual environment. These all are the main challenges in NLP. And next, already I mentioned some of the challenges in NLP. That is ambiguity, contextual awareness, and also the data quality and availability. That is limited educational data sets. That is in NLP, basically in the low resource languages, the data set available is very less. Okay, for that, for implementing NLP in schools, that is it's very challenging thing, and we have to face if we want to apply a thing, we have to face and we have to try for that. Okay.
thank you, ma'am, for that. You mentioned about how researchers can save time with NLP. Does it require special training to use such apps, considering the different cultural contexts in which we may be conducting the search?
No. No training is required for using the app. It's very user friendly app. We just go through this. We just search for the name of all these apps in Google, and they provide everything. Okay, so no training is required, but we have to use this and experience it. Okay, then only it will helpful for us. And in the case of for teachers automatic grading system, I think a session is good for training them for using that automatic grading system and all. For example, nowadays training, that is Eternity new version, they provide feedback system and automatic grading system and are assigning marks to students. For all these things, a session is I think a session is good for training them for using Turnitin.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. We have another question in the chat box. Can teachers and students learn by programming with NLP?
Yes, sure, they can. It's not at all. It's not at all a difficult task, but we have to work for that. We have to work with NLP. We have to try and we have to research state of art approaches in NLP. Everyone can learn.
And there's a question from Justin. Will there be deficiency of creativity in people if we use NLP?
Yes, that is if we mainly the chat GPT and DeepSeek. Nowadays, students are used for preparing reports, even project. Plus two students, they have projects. They are just typing what is their topic in DeepSeek or ChatGPT, and they provide everything, even each all whole program, and even the database design also they provide. So it's a drawback. It's a very drawback for the new generation. But take the positive thing from that. It's very good.
There's another question. Has NLP, okay, there's one more question. How can we overcome this deficiency of creativity?
The main thing is take the positive thing. If we use all these application for genuine purpose. First, teach the students about that use the application for genuine purpose, not for that is if the teachers give some assignments, don't just copying from chat gpt, and also all these application reduce the what reading capacity of students. Nowadays students just go through these all these application and do and they just the skills are lacking by using these application. So first motivate the students to just use the positive for genuine purpose. We can use all these application.
And there's another question here. Has NLP reached a level of perfection that we can depend on the answers it provides without doubt?
Nothing is perfect. Nothing is 100% accuracy and 100% perfect. But nowadays, around 90%, the DeepSeek gives around 90% correct result. But still, we have some level of corrections are there.
And what skills should teachers develop to effectively incorporate NLP into their teaching strategies?
Pardon?
Ma'am, yeah, can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. Ma'am, like what skills should the teachers develop to effectively incorporate NLP into their teaching strategies? What are the special skills required?
Um, That is for developing, for incorporating natural language processing tools in their teaching. Teachers should develop a mix of technical, pedagogical, and analytical skills. That is, they have to aware the NLP functions and what all are the limitations of NLP, then data privacy awareness, and what all are the strategies used for personalized learning, and what all are the blended learning approaches, then how we evaluate, they have to aware about the critical evaluation of NLP tools. Mm, such such skills, they have to develop such skills, then they can thus they can effectively incorporate NLP in their teaching.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. There's another question from Justin. In this AI native era, education is meant for self actualization and self efficacy. How does NLP help in attaining that? Ma'am, was I clear?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, pardon, tell me, how does
Yeah,
NLP help?
in this era, in this AI native era, education is meant for self actualization and self efficacy. How does the NLP help in attaining that?
NLP can significantly enhance self learning by providing personalized, interactive, and accessible tools. Thus, they can empower the learners to take the control of the education. And NLP tools, there are many NLP tools for personalized learning experience, language learning, automated tutoring, content summarization, etc. We have lot of tools are there, and then I think uh, self learners by NLP empowers self learners by providing all these personalized, interactive, accessible tools that cater to individual needs and preferences. By leveraging these technologies, these NLP technology, learners can take charge of the education, and they can develop new skills, and they can achieve their own pace by self learning. And NLP tools is very important. If we use if we use NLP tools, it's very good for balancing technology with critical thinking and human interaction.
Thank
I
you, ma'am.
didn't. It's okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there's another question. What are the areas of research you have undertaken in NLP? What insights you have got from this for the education?
Actually, my area is text summarization. My research topic is automatic text summarization. Actually, it's in my language, my mother tongue, that is Malayalam. Malayalam text summarization, and it's a long 6 years work, and um, it's very good thing. If we pardon, well, what's your question? I didn't. What's your question?
What are the areas of research you have undertaken in NLP? What insights you have got from this for the education?
What insights you have got from this for the educators? I think that's already mentioned in the presentation, right? For educators, we have lot of tools, and for reducing their workload, for report writing, for grading system, for feedback analysis, for everything we have lot of NLP tools. And uh, I think that's okay, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is IBM Watson a free tool?
No, no, no. It's not a free tool. It's pricing, and we have free version for free version for 1 year, I think. But we have to provide some credit card information for that.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, how text summarization is helpful during teaching learning process? A question by Hakeem.
Text summarization for teaching learning process, that is if for the students, that is nowadays students are very lazy for reading books, right? So if we upload some document or some PPTs or PDF, that the material provided by the educators, they can get the summary using these apps. So some students can have the capacity by reading some summaries and write a lot of things regarding that, right? For students, that is the one thing. And the important thing is for researchers, for their domain area, a lot of papers are there, lot of works are there. For all reading all these papers and getting the information from those papers is very tedious. It's a very tedious task. For so that we can use the summarization tool for getting the summary for each thing. And also, nowadays, all these newspaper website, we can see that summarizing tool is used in Manorama, Madhubhumi, and also in Hindu newspaper too website. We can see that summarizing tool. So no need of reading all those things. It just go through that summarize and we can get the information. What all things have happened today or tomorrow or yesterday, etc.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. Does machine learn syntax differently from humans? Can we learn something from the machines in this regard?
Does machine learn syntax differently from humans? Can we learn something from the machines in this regard? That's a good question. Yes, I think yes, we can learn something from the machines. That is, we can gain from how machine process and learn syntax. Understanding these differences can help us improve both machine learning models and human language educations. That is, we have many approaches are the how machines learn syntax, right? We have contextual learning, data driven approach, etc. And humans learn syntax by using linguistic ability, meaning, context, etc. And the main thing here, the question is what we can learn from machines. Yes, machines excel at identifying patterns in syntax that humans might overlook. That is, they can detect correlation between word choices, sentence structures that are not immediately obvious, right? They can, they have the capacity, they can learn these differences. Educators could use this insight to design more effective language learning tool or highlight patterns that are difficult for the learners to grasp. Pattern recognition is the main thing. Then next one is one more thing is we can cross linguistic insights. That is, machines can analyze syntax across multiple languages, revealing universal patterns or differences that might inform linguistic research or language teaching. Comparing how different languages handle word order or grammatical. For example, in English, the language of the word order is subject, verb, object, right? But in my language, that is in Malayalam, it will be subject, object, verb. That word order is a important thing for learning language. Okay, so for machine, it will be very um, easy for handle this word order or grammatical agreement that could learners understand their native language better, and also handling ambiguities.
Thank you, ma'am. This is a question from Aaron. How can NLP based tools and techniques help students from tribal communities who struggle with comprehension, language skills, and academic performance?
How can NLP based tools and techniques help students from tribal communities who struggle with comprehension, language skills, and academic performance? This NLP based tools and techniques can be particularly transformative for students from tribal community who may face challenges with comprehensions. And some of the tools are the we can bridge the gaps in education by providing personalized, accessible, and culturally relevant support. That is bilingual learning, and we can have many tools like summarization is one of the tool. Simplification, we can simplify the text, complex text, by using some apps. NLP can rewrite complex academic text into simpler language, making them easier for the students with limited proficiency in the language of instruction. Okay, and also we have speech to text and text to speech tool. For it support oral traditions, right? And all these speech to text tool support most of the slangs. And also we have interactive tools like conversational AI. Then next, and we have teacher assistants. That is, NLP tool can help teachers create lesson plans, supports to that is favorable to the tribal community students.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. Do you think new career opportunities can emerge in linguistics as a career with growth in NLP?
Do you think new career opportunities can emerge in linguistics area as a career with growth in NLP, right? Yes, many career opportunities are there. That is mainly in linguistics and related field. Computational linguistics, a linguist is an important role. They can develop algorithm model for NLP tasks like machine translation, and many opportunities are there for. And also language data scientists. They can analyze and interpret large data set of language to improve these models. And conversational AI designer, then language resource developer. I already mentioned about low resource languages. For in my case also, in text summarization, data set availability is very poor. So we have to create the data set. So it's an important role, language resource developer. That is create and curate linguistic resources like corpora, lexicons, grammars for NLP system. All these things are important role, and these all are the opportunities in the NLP area. And
Will
also we
NLP
have
help? Yeah.
translation specialists. We have also translation specialists, policy advisors, etc. there in NLP.
Okay, ma'am. Will NLP help the education leaders for better administration?
Yeah, sure. We have lot of administrative tools, NLP tools are there that assist them for reducing their workload.
And ma'am, is there any role for parents in the modern education that uses technology like NLP?
Mm, oh, pardon, once more.
Is there any role for parents in the modern education that uses technology like NLP?
Parents should always monitor their students, their words, sorry, not students, their words. Uh, because I already mentioned every applications have their positive side and negative side, right? So parents should monitor their words for whether they are using these application in a genuine purpose or their skill improvement purpose for that or any negative sides. Okay, so parents have always an important role in every area.
And one last question. Do you think cost could be a barrier for using NLP in schools and colleges?
No, because we have low cost applications also are there, and also we have some of the applications are very cost effective. I mean, it is very reasonable. I think for setup these that is in schools for setuping like or software licensing, we have some mainly the cost barriers are for high initial setup and software licensing for that. But by researching we get lot of low cost resources are there. Okay, and for maintenance and updates mm, maybe, and for technical support we have some cost is such a is a barrier. Yes,
Thank you, ma'am, for that. We have another question from
and we
Hakeem.
also have sorry, we also have open source resources are there. No, lot of open source and free NLP tools are there. Both using those tools, we can overcome such cost barriers. Okay, like already I mentioned about all these toolkits, and for that free free platforms are there. uh, all those things are limited budget, others are in limited budget. Okay.
Ma'am, one last question. What are the areas where AI and data science students can do further work on NLP?
AI and data science students can do further work. um, Actually the text summarization is in low resource language is an ongoing process. There are a lot of things to do in those areas, and also data analytics, the analysis of data. It's a important area. Then and multilingual, that is multilingual model developers. That is an important developing area in machine translation and also language modeling. Already we have more efficient and language models like GPT, BERT, T5, etc. But we can focus on those things and we can generate new language models for our own mother tongue. Okay, in our own mother tongue. So it's a very challenging task, and it will be very good if we develop those things. So new scholars they can focus on language modeling and multilingual researchers.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, as a conclusion, would you like to share something special for our participants?
Actually, first of all, I thanks to this Rajagiri Media giving me an opportunity to share my knowledge in NLP to these audience. And if you are interested, you can ask any queries. I'm typing my mail ID here. If you have any doubt or if you want any help in this area, you can ask me. Um, with my limited knowledge, I will help you. Okay, and it's an very good area. Those who are interested can go through this natural language processing area and their state of art approaches, and also use applications. Lot of applications are developed in this area. Go through and experience those applications. They help in all area, not only for the teachers, for everyone. It's very helpful. Thank you. That's all.